Dear Virgo, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. Today, dear Virgo, I'm going to be doing your reading from January 25th to February 1st, 2026. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Dear Virgo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. Dear Virgo, as you can see, we are back into the professional studio setting. I know that you will not mind this. I will share with you why I decided to go back here at the end of this video. Also, I want to say thank you to Jennifer, who is going to receive her free Ask a Question, Get an Answer reading at the end of this video. Now let's see what's going on for you, dear Virgo-licious. Honestly, I'm really excited and very hyped to see my Virgo best friend very soon. It's gonna be so good. All right, let's see what's going on, my cutie patootie Virgo-licious. What's going on for my Virgs? Oh. So, dear Virgo, your challenge is the Page of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the Knight of Cups. Virgo, your challenge here has a lot to do with the brand new beginning, with the beginning in love, with the very solid beginning. This Page of Pentacles talks about initiation of something really solid, okay? It's not just a Page of Swords, which is just thinking about it. You know, I think the planning phase has already gone. There is something really solid coming in towards your way, or someone very solid. We're going to clarify this and we're going to find out more in a moment. Now, in the recent past, dear Virgo, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with the Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm also getting here Pisces. Now, for many of you in the recent past, there was a very strong connection between you and another person. A lot of happiness. You were the Queen of Pentacles. It seems like everything was going great. Something happened along the way, that this situation felt stuck. Knight of Pentacles. You felt this person maybe was not approaching you fast enough. Things were not really moving fast enough, okay? There was this stagnation that was happening in this relationship. We're going to find out more about this. In the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords. In the present moment, there is a very important decision here to make. This could be you, this could be the other person, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is a strong energy here of someone wanting to trust their intuition, whether to walk away, to disconnect, or to come towards you. And we're going to talk about this decision in a second. In the near future, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups. One of the main reasons that this person is taking their time right now, thinking about it, is because, you know, moving forward in the near future, there is going to be some sort of a decision that is ultimately going to lead to a lot of happiness and family with the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. There is a confession that's happening. And this could be also you thinking and weighing your options down, what you really want to do in this connection, okay? At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming here, you have the Five of Wands, the Judgment, and the Knight of Cups. Scorpio energy here also. So there is a conflict that has happened between you and this person in the past. There could be also cultural differences that exist between you and this person, ethnicity differences. And there is a decision here that needs to be made with the Judgment, okay? Someone here is realizing something. This is a Scorpio energy. And there is either an apology or a confession here that's going to take place, but someone is very much determined to come towards your way. Now, dear Virgo, without any further ado, let's get into your reading and let's clarify everything for you. So let's clarify the Page of Pentacles, Virgo, and see what's going on. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Sun. So some of you are really dealing with the Leo here, as I'm saying, or someone who has Leo in their birth chart or acts like a Leo. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Two of Pentacles. Again, there is this energy of going back and forth. Someone here could be going through some sort of an emotional roller coaster. I do see here this brand new beginning has a lot to do with overcoming this feeling of rejection. Someone here rejected you in the past. There was a strong sense of maybe I'm not good enough. I don't know if this person truly loves me. I don't know if they truly want to be with me. Maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm too young. Maybe this is just not working out. Our differences are way too much. So there was definitely a lot of those thinking going on in the past. And I think that's one of the challenges here to overcome, right? I think that you and this person, once, anytime you guys would try to make up together and try to get back together, it felt like there was always a conflict. There was always an unforeseen circumstance or a challenge that would happen, okay? So this is someone that you had a rejection from or with, or maybe you rejected them also. And the challenge here has a lot to do with, thinking, really deciding, is this really something worth also to invest your time and energy and moving forward? But there is a brand new beginning that is going to be offered. I just noticed also behind the Two of Pentacles, there is the Two of Cups, okay? So this talks about a partnership, soul connection, love connection here. Let's get into your recent past and talk about the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in the past is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So for many of you, you could have been single right before you met this person. You could have, just been coming out of some sort of a tumultuous and a difficult situation here. You were still maybe trapped in a situation with someone. I do see here, Virgo, in the recent past, for many of you, there was an offer. There was a love confession. There was an offer that came towards your way. My intuition is telling me that it could have been this person that initiated this relationship or their offer to you. Or maybe you initiated, but they were more prone to wanting to offer more. Or maybe they showed a huge signs and interest of curiosity of wanting to be with you, okay? So there was definitely an offer here. You have the Sun. Things were very happy. Things were looking good. And you have the Sun already twice in your reading. So the Sun in the recent past, dear Virgo, is clarified by the Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. And you have the Hierophant, Taurus energy here, which is also about commitment. So in the recent past, dear Virgo, it looks like that there was a fallout between you and this person, but then also you either manifested them back or they manifested you back. I do feel like here's some kind of a breakup and makeup happening. This is for some of you. For others of you, I'm also feeling maybe there was a strong sense of manipulation that might have happened. This is not going to resonate with everyone. Someone maybe was not being honest, because the Magician also in different instances can mean misuse of power or manipulation, okay? So I feel like that there was that. But for the most part, I think that, there was a manifestation. Someone manifested either communication, message, text message, and then there was this conversation, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles in the past. Where is this relationship going? Where are we going? Why are we stuck? Why do you feel stagnant? How can we move forward in the past? Because a lot of you wanted to actually settle down with this person. You have the Hierophant, okay, so this is about also marriage. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles for you in the recent past. Could have been an Aries, or someone also here has facial hair features. The Knight of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the King of Cups, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. So for many of you, I feel like that there was a conflict of interest. There was a conflict of interest. There was a power dynamics here, also conflict in regards to power dynamics between you and this person. I'm getting to third parties, competition, misunderstandings. Every time you guys would separate from each other, thinking of each other would just overwhelmed a lot, and then you would try to get back with them again. So for many of you, I think it was very difficult. And I'm also getting here, you might have faced a situation where you felt like this person was also emotionally very rigid. This person maybe was not really showing their emotions to you. They were kind of holding things back. Even though they are a very sensitive person deep down, maybe they were not really showing that to you, okay? Now, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. In the present moment, there is a decision here or there is a lot of thinking going on, whether to walk away from this situation, whether to actually stay in here. So let's clarify that for you. The Eight of Cups, dear Virgo, is clarified by the King of Wands, the Devil, and the Justice. And the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, that's literally you. You know what I mean? So you're very smart, you're very wise, Virgo. When it comes to making decisions, you don't rush into things, you are not crazy, you're not like trying to make hasty decisions. You're a Virgo, you're an earth sign, okay? Generally, earth signs tend to take their time and they're very decisive. But once you make your decision, it's done and it's set. So in the present moment, for many of you, you are still contemplating, you are still thinking about your decision. You have the Queen of Pentacles, okay, and then you have the Chariot, which is the card of a Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. You're in your mind, you're thinking, should I really walk away? Should I not? The King of Wands, the Devil, and the Justice. Now, Justice here also includes marriage, engagement, commitment, legal matters, legality. You could be also dealing with the Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So for many of you, I feel like that there is a very strong physical bond and a connection with this person, sexual connection also. Because that's also what the Devil also talks about, like the lust, okay? So for many of you are also trying to see if there is anything toxic, if there is anything that's unhealthy, that you need to let go of this situation because you have the Devil, okay? Because you want to make sure that, you know, when you're settling down with someone or you're letting them back into your life or you're continuing a stagnated relationship, there is no old patterns coming into this connection. Things are changing, improving, and getting better instead of getting worse. So the Queen of Wands in the present moment, stepping into the power. A black cat here could be very meaningful. Some of you, maybe you have a cat. Clarified by the Fool, Six of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So for many of you are going to choose to give it a try. I think that for many of you, you know, you're healing something with this person in the past. There is a very strong connection here, very strong soul connection. With the Two of Cups and the Fool, there is a brand new beginning. There is a desire here to have a brand new beginning. So I think that there is going to be a prerequisite. There is going to be a prerequisite or a request of either someone here needs to release someone from their past. I feel like you might have also realized that the person that you dealt with or are dealing with, they have a tendency to either go back to someone from their past or there is a strong correlation. But you also are going to need to really make sure that there is, you know, they're disconnected from their past. And you're also completely disconnected from your past if there is anything that's been holding you back. So in the present moment, there is a decision that is being solidified, okay? That's being made and cemented. Some sassy shit out here. Some saying. Let's see what is this Two of Swords here about. It's clarified by the Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Strength at the bottom of the deck. So Leo energy right here, again, showing up. Now, for many of you, there is an important conversation, okay? I think that one of the important conversations that you're going to have with this person is, why did they walk away? Why did you walk away? And how can we create an equal give and take exchange dynamic? If it's not a walking away, why was this person being emotionally unavailable? What were the issues that you both dismissed or missed out on, and you need to really look back and work it out? And by the way, one thing I want to mention, horses here could be very important. They just came to my mind. Someone here could either ride a horse, or maybe you plan on riding a horse with this person, or you did before. Okay, so there is an important decision here that is about, let's discuss about avoidant issues. Okay, Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords. Every time you maybe open your mouth or you want to address something, you want to talk to them, you want to tell them something, and they seem to be walking away or they seem to be disconnecting. Okay, and that's something that you want to have a conversation about. Okay, so now in the near future, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Cups. In the near future, dear Virgo, Again, there is a decision. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. My dear Virgos are like, oh, Virgo is like probably like, why does this have to be so much work? Why are relationships and people so much work? I don't blame you though. But the Two of Pentacles here, Virgo, is talking about a decision here, decision making, finalized, like finally. Okay, are you going to marry this person? Is you going to settle down with them or not? Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, nice, thick, juicy Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So I do believe that there is going to be an opportunity here. You're going to give it a chance. You're going to give it a go. Nine of Pentacles, your money is going to look good. Your confidence is going to look good. Your house is going to look good. Your clothes is going to look great. So there is an opportunity. Even though with the Nine of Wands, there had been hurt, there had been many misunderstandings and disagreements, but there is this situation unfolding and becoming better for you, okay? Ten of Cups in the near future. This is about also reconstructing a new family dynamic and working things out together, okay? So the Ten of Cups in the near future is clarified by the Hermit, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So again, it's about really giving a second chance. It's really about working things out. And, you know, every family, every relationship has some sort of a Three of Swords story in the background that has happened. No couples, you see this Instagram couples perfect curated pictures, that ain't the truth. The truth is how much work these people have been actually doing behind the closed doors at home when there was the Three of Swords situation, when things were not working out, right? So you see the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit, and then them Three of Swords in the middle. This is talking about acknowledging the pain, working with the pain, transmuting the pain, and moving on from that, okay? Not being focused onto the pain, because when you see the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles, their backs are turned against the Three of Swords. So this is about acknowledging that the change needs to happen, okay? And this is going to lead to a brand new beginning here with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now, the Page of Cups in the near future, dear Virgo, there is definitely a brand new beginning, confession. I feel like there is this feeling as if no one here wants to miss out on this opportunity. You don't want to feel like this is a missed out opportunity, neither do they, okay? So the Page of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Strength again. So very strong Leo energy. You either could have the Leo in your birth chart, or you're dealing with someone that has fire in their birth chart. So I feel like in the near future, the High Priestess is Virgo, okay? Now, you are always on the lookout. I know that, okay? I know you very well, like the back of my hand, okay? So even though something didn't work out in the past, this person abandoned, left out, a lot of avoidance issues, Virgo, don't let that get into your head. Let this situation naturally unfold organically. Trust the universe, trust the timing of this, because people can change and do change and become better, okay? So that's why there is a lot of love. That's why this person is coming towards you with the Page of Cups. You know what I mean? Now, let's get into your advice and see what is it that you need to know. Very straight to the point, juicy, Virgolicious reading. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised that you have Virgo coming up, which is the Hermit. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, another Virgo, or also Scorpio. So this is about a transformation. Now, your biggest piece of advice, dear Virgo, has a lot to do with seeing that there is definitely going to be an opportunity of a conversation to change this situation, because the Temperance is about alchemy. It's about changing this situation towards the better. It's literally just, you have the truth, you know the truth, you are the truth. Okay, you're holding the lantern, Virgo. That's Hermit. You are someone that you're very wise, beyond your years. So this is about trusting your intuition, looking out for the green flags, tangible actions, changes that this person is portraying, and moving forward accordingly. Because I do believe there is going to be an initiation, okay, of a brand new beginning with the Page of Pentacles. It's basically going to be up to you how you want to set the tone of this relationship and move forward. This was the advice that I had for you. Now we're going to move into the free ask a question, get an answer reading part here. If you want to stay here for a couple more minutes, we're gonna serve and slay. I already have the winner's name. I already announced that, and also the question as well. And let me just reshuffle the cards, Virgo. Okay, this is something that I like to give back to the community. For those of you who are constantly commenting, liking, hyping, giving back to me and to my channel, I'm gonna make sure that I take care of you as well, which I do. You know what I mean? Because I'm a very grateful person. So, dear Virgo, let's get into your reading. Dear Jennifer. And Jennifer's question was, will my finances improve this year? Okay, so that's a yes or no question. If anything, I will look a little deeper for you, Jennifer, to see how can your finances improve this year, right? How? Open-ended question. Because we don't like no limitations. We don't like no limits, if I may say. So you have the devil here, okay, the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, and you have the Justice. Now, so you could be, okay, so first of all, there is karma. There's good karma that's coming in your way. If you've been waiting for some sort of settlement or paperwork to work out, it's going to be settled. It may take a second here, but it's going to work out. Your financial situation here, I believe it's going to work out. Now, first of all, there is something very, there is a limiting belief that you have surrounding money with the devil. Let me just put it that way. There is a limiting belief, Jennifer, that you may have either from your past, like from your childhood, from your past, that, money doesn't grow on trees, or it's very hard to work. How do I make money? How do I manifest money? This is about a limiting belief, really, okay, number one. Number two, you could be working in a very toxic work environment where you feel like people are just, creating drama, they're stupid, they're lazy, they're gossiping. So if there has been a situation that has been holding you back, whether that's a group of people or a certain mentality, that's going to come to an end, okay, because you're going to heal that. In 2026, Jennifer, Four of Swords, you're healing your relationship with money. People always say, how much money I'm going to make? Am I going to win the lottery? Am I going to be a millionaire? Honey, it's a frequency. People who accidentally win millions of dollars, casinos or jackpots, and they lose it so fast is because these people and their nervous system that ain't ready to handle that amount of money. With a lot of money comes with a lot of responsibility, but also your body needs to feel safe to accept that money. So Jennifer, I'm gonna give you something like a golden nugget. I ain't no bullshit in here, honey. So I'm saying some sassy shit out here. So you're gonna need to do more breath work, more meditation, start visualizing. When you meditate, when you go within yourself and you shut the door and you pray to God, to the universe, to the source. Thank you, Father, for blessing me, for the abundance, for a consistent, steady income. When you thank for something that already has happened, even though your 3D reality hasn't showed that to you, watch what happens, because you're preparing your body ahead of the experience. So meditation, breath work, nervous system regulation to feel calm, that you are able to afford whatever that you want to afford, that you are not spending money, you are not wasting money, you are circulating money, okay? Affirmations are going to help you. I do see here your financial situation also improving this year because you're going to be doing some sort of a partnership. Okay, could be a business partnership, could be a contract that you could be making. I'm seeing here something about accounting, financial advisor, architecture. Maybe you are an architect. Okay, I'm getting also like a hospital nurse, registered nurse, or something like that you could be doing. But you could also be even taking a new course. Okay, taking a new course to improve your finances, to launch something here. But I do see here you overcoming the limiting beliefs. First, let's take care of the devil, and then the rest is going to flow easily, honey. Okay, that's some sassy shit. So this is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your contribution. And I do want to mention that I am, yes, back into this studio. I do like the black background because it just gives me more of a focus here. And also I have so many amazing clothes that you guys also, Virgo, sent me. And that's in my wardrobe. And I can't wear those in the kitchen. I just don't feel comfortable with it. You know what I mean? We're going to be here with Henry and Michael, serving and slaying. Virgo, have a beautiful day ahead. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.